Hi, it's Summer here. Last year I made this doll Sapphire, but since then I've been doing some damage to her face accidentally. Taking wigs on and off has squashed her face a little bit, and it's caused this fraying and cracking kind of look. Now, I wanted to give her a new look in general, so I'm going to take off some of her paint and repaint, but I'd like to save as much of her eyes as possible. I've gone over her face using acetate and cotton buds in order to take off the cracking, while still leaving most of her major face intact. I also wanted to remove her lips, as I'm going to be changing up her look and her colours. I'm going to be using gouache paints and nail art brushes. See how this all turns out. So I've finished Sapphire's face up. Now, I have a plate for mixing up my paints, and I think that I have a bad habit of just not sticking to that at all. I found this super cheap Blythe wig on eBay. Now, the wigs are huge and it needs a bit of fixing up, so I'm just going to cut it out and stick it to this wig cap that I made a while ago. So this part's super simple. I just cut out the top circle and unpick all the rest of the waves. Then I need to figure out where the top circle goes on here and just draw around it so that I can add the waves before gluing the top on. I think I might make some pigtails, so that'll have to be added before I glue this on. So I've been looking at it and I don't believe I've got enough to do the wig and some pigtails, so I'm going to make the pigtails and then I'm going to fill out the bottom with these pink waves that I've got. My pigtails are going to be made with these fabric tags, which I'm just going to wrap the wefts around and then boil wash over. I've finally finished putting the wig together and it's a mess, so I'm going to boil wash it and cut it. So I finished boil washing the hair and now it is lovely. I mean, it is so unbelievably soft. It feels like a crime to want to have to cut it. I think I might cut it straight across the bottom and sort the fringe out, but it is just the nicest feeling hair, and it's got such a lovely movement to it. Now it's time to pick an outfit. I have a whole bunch of outfits from doing Instagram, but I think that these 4 outfits look the best. Time to try them on and find out. Now, I really like this blue outfit with the purple bottoms and the lolita patterns. It's a modification of Moonlight Jewel's lolita dress, but I had some suspicions that it might be clashing. I asked a friend and they told me that the warm tone in the purple hair probably would work better with a cooler colour. As for the pink dress, the pink really pops a little notch on the purple. It doesn't quite work. The tones aren't quite right. The gold bears across the bottom are sort of working. This blue coat is based from Moonlight Jewel's Lolita coat pattern, and whilst I love the coat, it doesn't quite work with this outfit. The shape isn't really right, and I don't know, it's just not really as good as the other outfits here. Ultimately though, I settled on this dress. The cool tones really worked with the hair, although I actually have to thank Worlds Within Worlds on Instagram, because I am rubbish at understanding colour tones. So I got some help here, and generally I just love the Lolita look, so I'm happy to start making some accessories based on this look. So I've made some bows using the original fabrics. I'm just going to glue some magnets into the back so that they can be stuck into the hair. I'm going to stick these bows onto the front to give them a bit of extra zazz. I'm then going to cut these off the front here and glue on some little purple bows, also paint it white with some shine. And I found these super cute nail art jewelries that I'm going to just glue onto the front here. Right, so the magnet trick with the hair didn't work. As lovely as this hair is, it's actually incredibly thick, so I've ended up having to pin the bows in. Everything else though is looking quite nice. I actually really liked how the shoes turned out. But there is something kind of missing from this, and as we've gone for a Moonlight Jewel theme, kind of accidentally, but you know, we've got that theme now, so I'm going to give her the heart-shaped bag from the Moonlight Jewels handbook. This is actually a super easy bag to put together. It is simply just sticking the hearts to each side, then sticking the other hearts around and flipping over, sticking a thing in, and then sticking that inside between the two hearts. I like to use a really neat wrap stitch on the end as well in order to keep it nice and neat. So now that I've finished making the bag, I'm just going to paint a little face on it using this So Soft fabric paint. Then I'm going to blush it up with some chalk pastel. These little accessories are going to be stuck on the side. Might paint this one up so that it matches the colours a bit better. Put some little toys in the baggie, and for the handles I'm going to use these seed beads. Now these are quite easy to find on eBay. They just require a skinny needle so that it can pass through the eye of the bead, and it will make a nice little bead handle. So I finished a little baggie and it's looking super cute. I'm super happy with it. I've also added some plaits into the ponytails because you couldn't really see the pigtails anymore at this stage anyway. It just gives a bit more energy. And she's done. Now I honestly feel like instead of calling her Sapphire, I should call her Amethyst from now on. She's so purple. I really love her, and she's looking really, really lovely in my new display case.